Greetings fellow 50p collectors. So the red tray tally up continues, and today we have tray number 18. It's not a full tray, and the reason for that is these are the Irish 50p's. So the Irish 50p started back in 1970, and the final one they released was the year 2000, and after that they went over to the euro. I was having a little look at a bit of information today. It was quite interesting because from 1970 until 1978, these coins were struck by the Royal Mint. Obviously, the Royal Mint's in English, and the Southern Irish people generally don't tend to like the English. And 70 to 78 was a troublesome time in Northern Ireland, what with the IRA and the UVF and all the rest of it. So I can only hope that when the Catholics in Southern Ireland were handling these coins, that they were getting burnt by them. After 1978, they moved over and started striking the coins at a mint in Dublin. That probably took the heat out of the coins, but just a little bit of interesting history there coming from a Northern Irishman. So we have a 1970 coin, and if we go the whole way up to 1983, these coins are actually relatively inexpensive. So I did a bit of research on eBay, and I remembered from when I bought them that they weren't that expensive. So they were literally only £3 each right up to 1983. Now 1986 has a space in it, which is probably somewhat wishful thinking, because 1986 was a year only 50p. It was available in the sets. We never went into circulation. And to get a 1986 50p, the cheapest one I could find on eBay today was £330. So not really, I don't really want to spend 350 quid or 330 quid on a 1986 50p when I could be putting the money in the Isle of Man coins. So I dare say, unless I get a bargain at some point, this one is going to stay empty. But there we go. So 1983. Now 1988, when we move on, that coin seems to get a little bit more money at £4. And then we have the Dublin anniversary coin, 988 to 1988, celebrating 1,000 years. And that coin again, pound more. I put that at £4. And then 1996, I value that at £3. 1997 at £4, 1998 at £4. 1999 seems to be a bit of a rarer one. Looking at the sold prices, it tends to go for between sort of £7 and £11. So I've put it down at 9. And then to finish the run off, 2000, the last coin they produced, and again around £4. So probably the cheapest date run, well, it is the cheapest date run in the whole collection, and that date run totals up to £65. So it doesn't make a load of difference, but the previous total we had up until tray 17 was £14,472, and if we add on the £65, that brings us to £14,537. So that's it for this video. This is a quick one, and I'm going to do the next one now, which is the Gibraltar Definitive series of coins. So I'll get that ready and I'll be back shortly. But for now, peace and love. Coin Snatcher out.